Good morning. My name is Natalie Lovern. I work with Ms. Diane Feinstein. I'm a representation of the California Senator, Ms. Diane Feinstein. I'm here today to talk to the parents and guardians of teens in the California State School. My question for you is, although you know drugs are around your children weekly, monthly, yearly, how many of you feel that your teens would actually accept these drugs? Well, I'm here to tell you that teens as low as 8th grade have been influenced by drugs such as marijuana and alcohol, and these influences have started with places such as older siblings, kids in school, and even parents in the home. My goal here is to educate you, as parents and voters, that there are state laws trying to increase the accessibility of drugs into your teens' hands. And also, with this legalization, will increase the drug cartel about California. The illegal use, transport, sale, and growth of marijuana in California is on the rise, and unless we as voters do something about it, legalization will become imminent. There are many problems with the legalization of marijuana. Marijuana affects how the brain works and operates, as well as, over time, use of marijuana can increase anxiety, panic, and heart attack, as well as learning and memory. This can be found on Above the Influence, published November 19, 2011. Young users who smoke marijuana weekly have double the risk of depression, and people who have smoked at least 50 times before they were 18 have triple the risk of developing schizophrenia. According to the British Medical Journal, published in 2009, marijuana is known to have the gateway effect. The association between the use of marijuana and hard drugs shows that marijuana use in young users increases the risk of attempting hard drugs. Also, a U.S. household survey done by reassessing marijuana gateway drug shows that users have random tendencies to try drugs that are in normal distribution about population. Again, that's found on Reassessing Marijuana, the Gateway Effect. A survey done by Monitoring the Future shows that in 2009, there were users at 13.7% of 8th graders, 27.5% of 10th graders, and 38.4% of seniors had abused marijuana in the past year. California is in the process right now of passing a proposition that will legalize the sale of marijuana to licensed individuals 21 and up, and also legalize dispensaries that will promote the growth, sale, and transportation of marijuana. Monitoring marijuana 24/7 cannot be done without tax and revenue increase. And with kids as low as 21 being able to get marijuana, it will definitely be around the hands of your teenagers. State-open local dispensaries are also a target for drug trafficking cartel. Dispensaries are armed with different forms of cannabis, such as loud or locally grown, and also are equipped with candies, cookies, and THC pills, all for the licensed individual. Many of these dispensaries are under Proposition 19 are allowed to make call-in deliveries, which shows that Proposition 19 is in support of drug trafficking. Some dispensaries are also allowed to have secret in-growth rooms for their in-store product. And with in-growth rooms, you're allowed to have a large amounts of marijuana available to underground buyers. Many people might be concerned with the legalization from a tax standpoint or from a jail standpoint. But I'm here to tell you that countries such as China are considered our world's largest import. If you're caught with marijuana in this country, it is punishable by death. In Japan, which is one of our largest economic stances in the world, if you're caught with marijuana there, it's sentenced to up to 5 years in jail or at least $350,000 bail. That's according to U.S. dollars. As you can see, it is evident that marijuana has an effect on the body, as well as its easy access for the hands of your kids. Let me tell you how you can do something about it. To stop the legalization, sale, growth, and distribution of marijuana, we must vote no to Proposition 19 and this will help California on a state level. Like I said, many people find many reasons why they feel it is their right to be able to sell, grow, transport, and use marijuana. Many people use the form of tax, which I already talked about, and people don't think about what it would take to regulate this tax and how much money would be coming out of your pocket. Also, if this tax is too high, then it'll just increase sale in the black market. People are also supportive of the jail system, stating that if marijuana was legalized, then we would have more room in our jails for actual criminals. Many people don't understand that these actual criminals are people that are selling to your children, drug dealers, not just marijuana. Now that you know the works of Proposition 19 and its adversary side, you can see how important my stance is. By voting no, you have helped know that you have stopped the illegal sale of drugs, such as marijuana, into the hands of your kids, as well as stopped state-owned dispensaries from distributing into easy drug cartel and supporting the growth of marijuana and sale of marijuana. You have also helped stop the increase of revenue coming out of your tax dollars, coming out of your pocket. The steps to take to stop this are simple, so let me explain. The only thing you would have to do to participate in this is to, on voting day, drive to your local town hall and check no for Proposition 19. And you will have done your part to help stop legalization on marijuana on a state level. As you can see, by voting no to Proposition 19, you will play a big part in the safety and health of your community, your children, and the others around you. Marijuana has many defects, as well as it's easy to get into the hands of your children. And also, Proposition 19 will allow dispensaries to traffic drugs and grow drugs to licensed individuals. Wouldn't you want to know that all you had to do was vote no, and you could have helped stop your child from being strayed by marijuana and affect their future and their health? I hope that I've given you enough facts and reasons to see that drugs that seem less harmless than hard drugs do have a lasting effect, and it's true that all it takes is one, so why not start with you?